Was your Wi-Fi acting up too? Yes, I don't know. Probably it just down for a lot of places. I have no ideas. We're using Cox down in South, so that's why it does really down. So let me know if you still see everything or you hear any sounds at all. So if for all beginners, if the first time you're using our condensed glue gel, which is really is normal when you feel really thick density. So I am going to place really generous coat, not too much and not too little, because it's too much is gonna really like too much is gonna kind of floating your crystal, but then too little is not gonna able to adhere your crystal properly. So just using, like, if you first time using it, you probably feel that, but then after a couple times you apply your condensed glue gels, you're like, oh, okay, I got it. This one. I am going to using right here is a top coat. This side, yeah. Thank you. Hey, Gorgeous Nails. How are you? Okay, great. So I am going to floating the no white top coat on the top, and just make sure you're using a floating technique, because you don't want it to be like drag it down and the condensed glue gel is gonna be contaminating. So I am going to using is a really cool shape from one of the shape in the collection of anniversary kit, which is amazing kits that we special made it for you. So it is a white perfect drop opals, and this one is diamond shield. You just place it on this side. You can move it a little bit higher. And you just place them really close together. It doesn't matter what shape you place them together, if you place them tight together. And then I'm using really cool the frame, which is the gold frame, and then the gold and the silver. So however colors you would like to. This stone, Chatella, you can get this one, this stone, or this stone's plates. You can get the products I'm using is all you can find it on our website at glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. I'm gonna tag the link on for you. I really like this one. And I'm using like glow in the dark. And you can do anything. I'm going to pull the other ones out so you can see either glows in the dark and the mixed colors. How everyone doing today? Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for your patience and tuning in with us. We're so excited because every time we get a different content, and it's fresh content, even for beginners who is just fresh and even never get done with the crystal placement. When you got a chance, like, or even like a spare time, just tuning in, watching our live videos, and we're sharing all the cool tips and tricks, so then you can't really like enjoying it and help so much with a lot of like troubleshooting. And so when you get ready back into the salon, you can feel really confident to introduce the crystal placement with the clients. We've been like going really like consistency in sharing with you for past like over 2 years now. So we're so excited, and we're so excited and continue to support you every day. Shatella, did you see the link I put it on for you? So I added on some of the beads here. If your clients, for instance, the clients is getting this done and the clients don't want any beads on, it's great, it's good, and you just cure it and apply precision glue on, and your nails are pretty much done. But if your clients want to get like a dress it up in like a jewelry, here you go, there's an option for you to do that. Great, if you're happy with this, I am going to key it for 60 seconds. I think it might ship a little bit on the side, I think. But this is the best time you're doing it if you feel like you need to adjusting them. You're adjusting it first before you cure. And it's not clear yet, so. Alright, so I am going to key it for 60 seconds if you're happy with this. I think it might be a little bit off on the side, but it's okay, I'm adjusting it quick. It's nice things about that when you lay all the designs on, and then before you cure, you can really adjusting them, like doesn't matter how many crystal you place it on. I'm really happy with this. Okay, we cured that. It looks so cute because I didn't want to like completely covers everything. It's take away from the designs underneath that encapsulating I did. And we are going to, let's see. I really like this nails. This nails is I'm gonna using it with the Violet's diamond shard, which is in the kit. So let me show you a quick kits. Like if you miss our live video for the last few times, we just launched it out for special, made it for you. And you are very welcome, Chantella. Here you go. And then there are 20 different slots in there, special case that made it for you from us. As last year we promised, this year is gonna be even better. And we made it with after almost a year, so working on it. And there's like 20 different shapes, full size of the crystal jar, which is 20 pieces each slot. And then you have 20 of them. And the best sellers, like selling shape that everybody, all the clients, all pro and all the customer loves. And we put in here so then that way you can sit back and ensure to get the most up-to-date trendy shape to work with. Also, you get the glow-in-the-dark mix crystals together, different sizes, which is I'm using a lot today, which is that you're just seeing it. And then we are going to using, this is really one of my favorites as well, is mix all the different, like if for beginners, you don't know, you get overwhelming with a lot of different shape, different colors, and then you get like, oh my God, you don't have to get hundreds of different ones, and then you don't know how you can place them together and combine them together. That is in this slot for you. So we made it really easy for you, and so then you don't have to really like stress about how do you place them. Is you place them properly, or you are doing it right, or what shape should you choose for your clients is already in this kits for you. Made it just for you. Nails by Ara, they are crystal. And thank you so much, Pretty Nuna. Thank you, pretty Nona. Thank you, your nails after dark. Great. So I'm gonna doing it. Tina, I needed to. Hi, ICJ Nails. Oh, Keja Thomas, did you get your kits yesterday? That's awesome. Please share with us so then we can feature you. Appreciate you so much. Okay, so I'm gonna using before I'm gonna have to say take that kit off for a minute, and I'm gonna do precision glue. Oh, hold on. When the kits, you're only not getting with that kit, you also get your precision glue, and you also get your condensed glue gel, which is the same what I'm using, but in the 5G instead of 15, and then your crystal picker, and of course your trays. Like you have 2 trays and scoop in here. So then that's why the same thing that what I'm using is on my size. I have so many different tray right there, so like you can put any of your crystal in there. Great. So let me put the double secure, which is this what you're gonna get in your kits as well, is the Precision's eye hole glue gel. So I'm gonna using that to double secure all my crystals. Thank you, Mom. Dana, thank you so much, sweetie. Sometimes I feel like, do I like talk too much? But I try to give everybody much information possible. It might really like sometimes it feel too much of information, but I rather to give it all to all of you instead of not give it at all. And you can either take it or leave it. So I appreciate it so much, Dana. Okay, sorry. Let me move this because it's kind of like shy on the screen though. So what is the purpose of this one is usually if you remember when we did crystal placements back then, it was just like resin glue, and it is cloudy our crystals and ABC, and now with condensed glue gels, no white top coat, it makes not only super shiny, it's also that the precision glue will help to seal all the gaps and cracks right there. Like it looks great, but then when you build structures and you build apex and C curve of the nails for clients, and then sometimes they're not flat, they're not supposed to, they'll be really nice C curve, and then you feel like, you know, even the crystal is placed nice in there, but sometimes it might be like right here, the gap and the cracks right there, then it's still like showing. So then you see is normally if you're placing like using your twin tip brush and placing your top coat, is I think it's okay, but it's not gonna be hold it tight for you because the top coat. But then this glue gels will really change the game, and it will be seal completely all that missing condensed glue gel that we couldn't get it in between. So then now you seal it, so then it cleanses, and you can be sit back and ensure that after 3 weeks all the crystal will stay on still. So I am going to using, like usually it's normal, looks good, I squeeze, like give a little bit exam, and I feel the cracks and the gap there. So I am using the twin tip brush on the other end. This end is for the glues application or the gel polish applications. If you're using a gel polish on the pot, really easy to use. And then I am using the other end, is just a line brush. You see me do a lot with the line drawing stuff, and also can be details. And I am give it a swipe, so then that way it's blending it nicely. So after you cure it under the LED lights, so it doesn't look like the client's finished with the nails, doesn't look lumpy and bumpy, and it looks extra in there. So it's gonna look flawless much as possible. Great. So I am going to keep it for 60 seconds, and this nail will be done, and I can just using alcohol and wipe this off because some of my residues